The University of Siena in Italy is offering fully funded scholarships to its international students who are coming for their master's degree programs, English taught master's degree programs at the University of Siena. And this scholarship is going to cover your full tuition, your living expenses, and it's valued at 6,000 euros per year. So for a total of 2 years, you're getting a total of 12,000 euros, all right? And the deadline to apply for this scholarship is on the 6th of May 2025. And this university is offering 5 Siena International Excellence Scholarships. The name of this scholarship is Siena International Excellence Scholarships, and this scholarship is worth 6,000 euros annually for a duration of 1 year, which is renewable for a second year. So for your second year, you will renew this scholarship to receive another 6,000 euros, which I have mentioned earlier, which totals to 12,000 euros for 2 years, all right? You click here to see the call for applications, all right? While that is loading up, let's see who can apply for this scholarship. As an international student, you must hold a non-Italian bachelor's degree, you must not be an Italian citizen, and you must not be residing in Italy, all right, at the time of your application. And you must have applied for a master's degree program listed on this website. We'll be seeing that shortly, okay? So for you to apply for this scholarship, you must have applied for a master's degree program, English taught master's degree program. All right, we'll also be seeing that very soon. Now let's see the courses that is available at this university that qualifies for this scholarship. The first is the area of economics and law, which includes the following master's degree programs: master's degree in economics, finance, international accounting and management. If you've watched this video to this extent, thank you so much. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Now let's move on. The second is the area of political, international, social and cognitive sciences, which includes master's degree in language and mind, linguistics and cognitive studies, master's degree in public and cultural diplomacy, and international master's degree in European studies. The third is the area of biomedical and medical sciences, which includes master's degree in biotechnologies of human reproduction, master's degree in medical biotechnologies. Then 2 scholarships are available for 2 different courses of the following area of math and experimental sciences, which includes master's degree in applied mathematics, master's degree in artificial intelligence and automation engineering, master's degree in biodiversity, conservation and environmental quality, chemistry, electronics and communications engineering, engineering management, and sustainable industrial pharmaceutical biotechnology. For application submission, you will be submitting your application through this portal at this link, okay? And for this scholarship, only applications from candidates who have already applied for admission to at least one of the courses listed above will be considered, which is to say that for this scholarship, you are automatically considered, all right? Your documents for application to the master's degree program covers you for this application. And you'll be needing a non-refundable fee of 10 euros, okay, to submit the application for scholarship. The payments for instructions will be sent to you through your email, following the same procedure used for course admission applications. And it's also important that you submit this application using the same account used for the course admission application, all right? So what it's saying here is that you have to use that same account you used in submitting for your course admission, that's for your master's program, to submit for your course. Use that same account for this scholarship application, all right? And in the application, candidates must provide the following documents and information: a short self-made video in which the candidates should explain their motivations, no longer than 1 minute, okay? So this video should not be more than 1 minute. Explain your motivations. You have to also include the name or names of the master's degree programs or program for which you are applying for this call, right? And like I said earlier, the same documents you used in submitting for master's degree program will also be used to assess you for this scholarship. Let's click here. Okay, before we click here, let's see this call for application, okay? We'll come back to this to see more on that. And this is the call for this application. We've already seen this area of studies, all right? You'll scroll down and see the application requirements, which we have already seen earlier, that you must be an international student, not residing in Italy, and not hold an Italian citizenship, except for individuals with dual citizenship that includes Italian, all right? You can scroll down to see more. You must have applied for a master's or any master's degree programs listed on the master's degree portal. And this is the application submission. You must come here to complete and submit your application, all right, on this link here. This is the deadline which I mentioned earlier. Application fee of €10, which I already mentioned, and the instructions and the documents. And this application fee, the instructions are provided on the website. Okay, these are informations and documentation that I already mentioned. Okay, a short self-made video of yourself explaining your motivation and the name of the program that you're applying for in this call. You scroll down to see the selection procedure and awarding criteria. This scholarship is awarded to deserving candidates based on academic excellence in their field of study, quality, and record from their prior learning. All right. For each study area, 10 candidates will be selected, which is to say that for each study area, 10 places are available for this scholarship. You can as well scroll down to read more on this scholarship. Okay, let's go back to the scholarship page. Let's first of all see the documents that is needed to apply. All right, you can come here to read more about scholarships, and incomplete applications will be rejected. So always cross-check your application to make sure it's complete and accurate. All right, now you click here to see the documents for admission. You come down here, scroll down, and see the documents required for admission. The first is your identification documents, which includes a valid national identification document or passport. All right, all international students must provide a valid passport. You also include your curriculum vitae, which includes your education, skills, work experience, and your qualifications. Any CV format is accepted by this university, but the Europass CV format is recommended. You click here to see the Europass CV format. Okay. You'll also be needing your official high school transcript and official academic transcripts. Okay. And they must be written either in English or Italian. If the documents are issued in a different language, they must be uploaded alongside their certified translations. Okay. And it says here, at the application stage, legalized documents are not required. However, when you are admitted, you will need to submit additional documents, including legalized copies of your educational qualifications to complete the final enrollment. Okay, so at this application stage, you don't need your legalized documents, but when you have been admitted, that's when you've been offered an admission, you'll be needing legalized copies of your educational qualifications. All right, when you have been admitted. So at this application stage, you can start now to legalize your documents. All right, so that when you're offered a place, you upload your legalized documents. Okay, you also need your language proficiency certificates. You can check the language proficiency assessment criteria for programs taught in Italian here, and you can also check the language proficiency assessment criteria for programs taught in English. You can check that here. You can as well read up for other documents, okay, depending on your citizenship. Like some programs will require you to submit up to 2 reference letters, a motivation letter, a certificate of academic enrollment eligibility if required for access to the university in the applicant's country of origin. Some programs require the submission of a short motivational video where you can introduce yourself, and this video provides an opportunity to showcase your personality, communication skills, your enthusiasm for the program, and maybe other documents required specifically for your chosen degree program, like master's degree in architecture will always require a portfolio. All right, for the language proficiency, we'll be clicking here to see the English language proficiency for programs taught in English. Okay, for bachelor's and master's programs, a minimum B2 level English proficiency is required. All right, and for the foundation course, a B1 level suffices. You can read up on this, and the language proficiency for programs may vary. All right, so you check for your own program, click on more information to see if the English language requirement varies for your program. Okay, there are also exemptions from English language certification, but let's see the English language proficiency tests that are accepted before we see that. Okay, University of Cambridge, this is the level that is being accepted for B1, B2, C1 and C2 level. Then Trinity College London, TOEFL internet-based test is also accepted. For TOEFL internet-based, is between 72 to 94. All right, and for IELTS academic/general training is between 5.5 to 6.5, and these are all the English tests that is being accepted. Okay, so we'll go back to see the exemptions from the English language. The first criteria is citizenship-based exemption. If you're a citizen of these countries listed here, then you're exempted from submitting the English language. Antigua and Barbuda, Australia, the Bahamas. Please pardon my pronunciation. Okay, Barbados, Belize, British Overseas Territories, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Ireland, Jamaica, Malta, New Zealand, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago, the UK and the USA. Then the second criteria is education-based exemption. Candidates of any nationality who have obtained their entry-level qualification for enrollment through an English taught program can be exempt from submitting language certification, provided you can prove that English was the official language of instruction, okay? Proof can be in the form of a formal certification or letter from the educational institution attesting that the program was entirely taught in English, okay? So you can provide either your formal certification or you provide a letter from your university, your previous university, attesting that the program was entirely taught in English. I've always said this in my previous videos. If you don't have this letter, then you need to obtain this letter from your previous university, all right? Sometimes you may submit this letter and the university may not be satisfied. So in a situation like this, the university or the evaluation committee may call you for a remote evaluation interview as part of the exemption process, all right? And this is more information on that, okay? You can read it up, all right? One thing I forgot to mention is that as an international student, you can apply for up to 2 programs. If you want to see the master's programs at this university and even the bachelor's programs, you click here, all right? You click on this link to see that. It will bring out this query specific to your country, so you click on this. You want to see the admission and enrollment fee, you come here and click on this, and you scroll down to the enrollment fee and click on this online simulator, all right? The enrollment fee is calculated based on your country. You select each of these filters, you select your study area, you select if you're residing in Italy or not, okay? You check each of these buttons, select your country or citizenship from here, and you click on calculate, okay? When you click on calculate, you scroll down to see the estimated tuition fee for your first year. So as an international student from Nigeria, this is the total tuition fee for your first year of study. This is an estimated amount, okay? So which is to say that the tuition fee at this university is in the range of 400 to 700 euros for the first academic year, all right? Which is not much compared to other universities in other countries, in some other European countries. So when you come back to this page, you click on find programs, okay? And it will bring you here. You scroll down and check each of these boxes depending on what you're coming for. You uncheck this because you're an international student coming to study in English language, except you can speak the Italian language, okay? You uncheck all of these boxes, uncheck this. For master's degree programs, you check this, okay? When you check this, you also check this box to show you programs that you can apply to, all right? Then you click on find programs to apply the filter for you. Now, these are the programs taught in English, 16 of them, applied mathematics, artificial intelligence and automation engineering. These are all master's programs, okay? Biodiversity, conservation and environmental quality, biotechnologies of human reproduction, chemistry, electronics and communications engineering, engineering management, European studies, finance, genetic counselors, international accounting and management, language and mind, linguistics and cognitive studies, medical biotechnologies, public and cultural diplomacy, and sustainable industrial pharmaceutical biotechnology. And if you want to see specific information for your program, you click on more information for each program, for your own program, all right? Then you scroll down to see more. It's a full-time program, 2 years duration, taught in English. Application fee for this program is 49 euros 90 cents, okay? You click here to convert it to pounds or in dollars, all right? You scroll down to see the application requirements and admission criteria, all right? And if you're ready with all of your application documents, you can either click here to apply now or you click on sign in/register, okay? When you come to this page, you click on I'm a new applicant, okay? You type your email and register, all right? When you click on register, they will send you a one-time login link to your email address. So you access your email address to log in. And if you're asked for a PIN code, you use this, okay? Okay, you click here to register. Here you fill in your full name, you choose your password, and you click on register, all right? This is now the application portal, okay? You scroll down to fill in your mobile phone number, you choose your country code from here, and you choose your citizenship, your reference code, you fill it here. If you don't have a reference code, do not worry about it. You can continue with your application, all right? This reference code is not the PIN code that was sent to you during the initial process, okay? You scroll down and click on continue. On this page, you select your category. If you're an EU student, you click here. If you're an EU equated student, you click here. And if you're a non-EU student, that's as an international student, you click on this link. All right. On this page, you'll be able to see more information on who is an EU citizen, EU equated citizen, and non-EU citizens. All right. Now, for the scholarship application, you click on this link. Okay. You scroll down to see the overview of the scholarship, and you click on apply now. All right. You click on each of these to fill up your information, your profile, your contacts, media files, documents, and the excellent scholarship application. When you click on next page, you'll be able to fill up each of these information. Fill up your given names, your passport number, the expiration date of your passports, your gender, your family name, your date of birth, your citizenship. If you have double citizenship, you can click here to fill that up. Your place of birth, you fill it up. You click here to upload a formal photograph of yourself. Then when you're done with that, you click on next page to bring you to the contact section. When you're done with this section, you click on next. It will bring you to this page for you to upload a short self-made video of yourself, not longer than 1 minute, okay, in which you articulate your motivations for applying. You can read up on that here. When you're done uploading that, you click on the next page, the document section, to upload your documents. And when you're done with this section, you click on the excellent scholarship, okay. You click on this drop down menu to select your first choice master's degree program, and you click on this one to select your second choice, all right, which is optional. For the admission criteria, you tick yes to select that you meet the admission criteria, and when you're done with all of that, you click on submit, okay. And this is it for this video, okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with me to watch this video to the end. To all my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you for all of your support, okay. It means a lot to me. I wish you all the best in your applications. Don't forget, I'm rooting for you, all right. Don't give up, because the sky is your starting point. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video.